So when it comes to our kind, like getting into certain programs and knowing certain information and having resources and things like that, sometimes it's a struggle because it's like if you don't know the right people, then you'll miss out on a lot of opportunities. So being as though I had already been sent like some kind of information to get our child enrolled into school early, even though he's pretty much at that mark, like he can enter kindergarten, he's going to be 5 this year. They're saying no, he has to wait till he's 6. I ended up going to this meeting anyway to get him enrolled in like the pre-K program. And when we got there, Babe didn't know. Like Babe thought we was there for like to get him enrolled in kindergarten, like the program that I had initially reached out about. And so the lady starts to talk, and she's talking about like how they do screenings and things like that. And Babe just stopped her, and he's like, "I'm sorry, what is this program about?" And she was like, "This is our pre-K program. It's like for half a day. They don't offer transportation, um, and he will pretty much just be in a classroom setting." So he was like, "Oh, it's daycare." Y'all, when I tell you this lady got furious, she got furious. Like, I don't know, she was acting like she was the director of the damn program. She was like, "No, it's not a daycare. We have 4-year-olds in the classroom." So he's like, "Okay, but it's not kindergarten, so it's daycare." He was like, "I'm sorry. Let me ask you this. What's the difference between the low income families and the single like mothers programs and things like that you guys help out with, and the special needs kids?" Because this was the same building that they had did his screening at when we tried to see if he had like a speech um, delay. And she was like, "Really? There's no difference. They're all in the classroom together, like all the special needs kids, all the low income family kids." I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like that kind of like raised a huge red flag for me. Like, you're pretty much telling us that the only way that we can enroll our child into school is to say that he has a disability, knowing that we know that he doesn't. And when we do find out that there is actually a way to get him enrolled, through try to make it seem as if that's not possible. I wonder why. Or, and then what's even more crazy is, remember how I told you that the lady told me the deadline had passed on June 1st? So we're sitting there with this lady. This was like a couple days ago. I want to say like June 20, June 28th, June 30th. And she was like, "Oh, actually the deadline is today." So me and him look at each other like, the deadline's today. Like, the lady told me it was June 1st. You're telling me it's June 30th. Which one is it? Like, y'all keep giving us incorrect information, and we already know why. Like, it's given. You don't want our kind in the program. You don't want kids from a different background and culture and things like that mixing with the kids that you guys have always been trying to separate. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know shit about any of these programs. Like, I'm just now learning about this, and I'm 30 years old. And so she's like, "Well, I can try to reach out to the lady." And I'm like, "Oh, I already spoke to the superintendent assistant, and he told me someone was gonna reach out to me, and I thought that that may have been you." And so she was just looking so confused, and she was just like, "Well, in touch with anybody?" And so while she's getting up to go like see if she can get in touch with anybody, Babe literally packs the kids up, and he said, "Yeah, let's go. Let's go." Like, one thing about it is, you're not gonna try to play in my face and make it seem as if you have no clue what we're talking about, how it's our fault that we keep getting the wrong information because we keep applying to all these programs. And it's just like, bottom line, just let the little boy into school. What's the problem? If he can test out and show you guys that he's ready, what's the problem? And she's like, "Well, we did his screening from when he had like a speech, when you tried to come in to see when he had the speech delay, and Yeah, they told us that nobody qualified this year. First the fuck of all, what do you mean you're gonna take um his test that he did before from like almost a year ago and say that he doesn't qualify? He deserves to be retested for the correct things. You guys need to be challenging him on things. He needs to sit down with the psychologist and y'all need to talk to him. Like the whole time we was there signing paperwork, she was not even interacting with the kids. And so, long story short, y'all, we ended up leaving, and we're not just gonna, allow people to tell us that we cannot do certain things. And I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the things that I do love about my child's father, because he doesn't play. Like when it comes to the kids and their education and stuff like that, like no, I don't give a damn what color we are, where we're from. Like you're not gonna try to put us in a box and bubble us in and make us feel like our children don't deserve to shoot for the stars. So, I wholeheartedly believe that he will be starting school this year. He will be turning 5 in September, which is not that big of a deal, even if he enrolls a little late. But for him to be going to pre-K for a whole nother year until he's 6 years old is just crazy. But yeah, so this is the finished look, you guys. I do just want to let you guys know, like, sometimes there's information and resources out there that they don't tell our people about. And let me just say this: when it gets back to you and you find out that it is possible, don't let nobody tell you can't. Don't let them. I love this setting spray. The setting spray literally makes me feel like I have like on one of those face masks. It's really, really tight. When you spray it on, it just makes everything come together. And this is the finished look, you guys. And I have to go because I have about 10 more minutes and I still gotta drive there. So, bye guys.